All right, next up, you mentioned it, Mindy. Here's the Blue Jays. Here's the Mariners in this one, and I'm showing right now that it is the Blue Jays on the road here. Favorite with Gausman, $1.35, 7.5 under 25. So this one moving lower. We saw it was a low scoring game last night, Mindy. I know you were, got home to see the end of it, and low score. 3-2 is what it turned out to be. And it was 2-1 heading into the late innings. So
Well, I think it just shows that I think the Blue Jays have been really good on the road. Just so happened they had a little hiccup there in the later innings. So I'm going to go back on the Jays here again. I like Gosman a lot. He's been really, really good on the mound. Put up only 2 or fewer runs over the last 5 outings. And it's one of those that the Mariners have to go ahead and really work hard at run production. They're not smacking the ball around, especially out of the park like they used to. I think it hurts them with Kalanick on, after kicking the, I don't know, water bucket or
oh my
whatever.
gosh!
I mean, that's hurt him a lot. I
You're
mean, I
going to
think
be one of those guys. You'll be talked about forever as the guy who broke your foot kicking the water thing.
right. But with him out of the lineup, it really hurts him also. But yeah, I just kind of feel like there's too much really for the Mariners having to really produce runs. I mean, there's nothing bad about that, right? There's that Miami Marlins team does it well. But today, I think the Blue Jays, they have the better chance of knocking it out of the park here today. I'm gonna take them today.
All right, Mindy says take the Blue Jays, despite the fact that Seattle has won 12 of the last 13 games between the two teams played in Seattle. Toronto brings in a ton of fans. They take over the stadium. They are the home. They might as well bat them last. They have such a home field advantage with the crowd. But it doesn't matter because Seattle says we take that personally. And Seattle has won 12 of the last 13 games. I like the Blue Jays. It's hard for me looking at all this information. Now, Gilbert's been hot. There's no doubt about it. This isn't Tyler Gilbert. This is Logan Gilbert. We know that. But man, now we've got more same name pitchers. Gilbert, 1.29 ERA in his last 3 starts, but Seattle just 2-6 in his home starts this
Yeah, he
season.
does not get run production for whatever reason.
Seattle's won 11 of their last 17. Toronto's won 9 of 13 despite the loss last night. Now, Gausman still putting up very consistent numbers. I mean, no matter how you look at it, and he's always pitched well against Seattle. Same problem as he had as Gilbert has had. Gausman doesn't get much run support against Seattle. All right, I'm going to agree. I'm going to take it. I'm going with you, Mindy.
All right, let's do it.
Look, that's a tough trend to beat. It's funny that works out that because the crowd really it's big time. Toronto every time. Check it out, you guys, if you haven't seen what happens when these two teams play in Seattle. It's a sea of light blue in the stands.
Yeah, it
They
was crazy when you hear the crowd roar. It sounded like it was all Jays
right.
fans in there. I was wondering why they. I mean, I guess it was because they're close to Canada, but I was wondering why there was so many fans there.
I hope everybody's pick is. My computer is running a little slow. Am I pixelating? I feel like
No, you
because
look fine. You look fine.
okay, because really having trouble
Did you
showing
see there
everybody.
though for the Mariners, because Kellenick's been out, they have guys in there that are batting like a 0.56. I'm like, man,
Oh,
you really can't find anyone better than a 0.56 and still popping the ball up. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's why maybe Seattle picked 3 times in the first round here this season.
all right. Verley on the under. Thomas is on the under here. I would think it has to be a pretty solid under in this game. So feels like it to me. Blue Jays under in 14 of their last 19. 6 of the last 9 starts for Gausman has gone under. Sports Girls on the Mariners. And the chat's already in football season.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carson, hello, nice to see you. He's a little behind us there, but thank you for coming today, Jimmy. All right, hope I got everybody's plays up there in the baseball game. Everybody wants to talk football already. I got it. I got it. All right, Mindy's on the. We're gonna try the Blue Jays here with Gausman. Take that home crowd. Try to beat this trend of 12 of the last 13 games going to the Mariners when these two teams have played in Seattle. But I agree with you, Mindy. Hey, trends are trends. I love trends. Gonna try to buck this big trend here.